This claim's taking so long. Come on.
Trying to decide where to put my next fort.
That is an interesting decision. Yeah, I need to start thinking about forts a bit more. I have them really weirdly.
Yeah. I'm debating between like Menard and Stormpoint down south and like Cotteran or one of my Moorman provinces that I got on the coast in the north.
How has
Also
this
thinking
session
about-
otherwise been going for Lorent?
First war against Goward was fine. The second one was just mad. Like, I was so weak after that Goward war.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna white piece you out anyway because of the favor. So
I appreciate that. It will be
we're a
remembered.
nation all about honor. We remember our friends, but we consider our debt repaid.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I basically considered it repaid when he gave me the lands I wanted from the peace deal.
Yeah, still. For us, it wasn't completely repaid. So yeah.
Oh, is this Istralor?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed it is.
Istralor, I do have one thing to say. If somebody eats the Gnomish Free City, I will take exception to that.
Gnomish Free City, which one is that?
Gibbard.
Gibbard.
The bright pink one in the middle of Conwell.
Imperial Gnomes, yes.
Yeah.
Well, for that, you need to talk to Conwell, not me, because I'm not going there anyway.
Oh, who is the Emperor? Oh,
Telger is the
Telger.
Emperor.
And it's up in the air between you and Demeria, who will be the next one. Okay.
Indeed.
Conwell is voting for you, so he is your supporter.
Oh yeah, but Conwell and me have been buddy-buddy. And I have no reason to kill him, he has no reason to kill me, so...
I would just say advise him that would be unwise.
I can do that.
Have a word.
Thank you.
Yeah. But I'll be moving back up then to talk to the rest.
Okay.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
In fact, I could probably just proclaim a guarantee on him right now.
That is true. Alright. Who are your allies?
Yeah, he's allied with a bunch of other people in the Empire, so it would already be a heck of a fight, but...
Oh, I was more meaning Elkmarch.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
I'm
Dane's
finally
Crown
got a
and-
claim on them.
There you go. And then once... Can you release the small country once you have enough? of
No,
it?
otherwise I would have been... Oh, otherwise I would have done that already.
Yeah. So is it an event where, like, you let it spawn or you get a bunch of rebels?
Yeah,
Basically?
it's basically they're the Dutch.
Ah! Oh! Right, small country. Low country.
Yes,
Got
yes. Ah, son of a
I-
bitch, I've got a truce with them for 5 years because of the broken alliance. God damn it.
it. Wait. Huh?
Elkmarch.
They broke an alliance with who?
No, I made an alliance with them, thinking that I could vassalize them, then realised that would put me over my relations limit after I had already done it.
Oh. Yeah.
Because relations limit's been a really big fricking problem for me the entire game.
Yeah.
Right, well there's no point maintaining my army, seeing as I can't go to war with them for a while longer. May as well keep building up the economy. That's true. I could go after Goward instead.
We've got, what, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
The partition of Goward will probably happen first thing next session.
Well, part of the reason I wanted Elkmarch was that I could take Westmere.
Westmere. Oh, that little bit down there?
Yeah, I can't reach it
Just
because I
north
can't
of
core it.
Beepec?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I could go for North Visible.
Yeah.
You know what? Nah, I'll do it next time. I really need to build my economy up for next time.
Yeah, basically, the only reason my army maintenance is 0 right now is I'm just building buildings.
Same.
Because, yeah, that needs to happen.
Exactly the same.
Galleass, is that? Oh, that's just a new kind of galley. Okay. Right, hence the name. Don't care about that. It's 50. At what point does building a marketplace become not worth it? Like, at what increase? Like 0.5 or 0.3 or what?
It really depends on how reliant you are on trade. Like, generally,
I've got a lot of...
if I'm not a major trade power, then I don't bother anywhere else except for the centers of trade.
I mean, it's just I've really boosted my production and my dev'd a lot of my stuff, and I still only control half of my home node, so like all of that investment I'm losing, or half of that investment I'm losing, so. Because it keeps getting pulled out by, I mean, there's you, but I don't mind you so much, it's all these other guys.
Global trade.
And I'm thinking about doing a trade with Bjarnrik, basically trading Storm Coast, where I have a trade company, for Lonely Isle, where he has a trade company, so that we stop this little trade war we got going on.
I mean, it's probably worth talking to him about that.
Yeah.
Alright, we are now officially in the age of artillery.
Yup. Oh yeah, speaking of which. 9, 10.
That war against Newshire is still going on. Newshire seems to be pulling it back now, though.
Oh, I can see Escan now.
Hooray!
Hooray! Wow. Newshire is really kind of oddly shaped. They
Yeah.
just kind of go around those Corvurian mountains, like... like, geez, guys. That's... Castanor's shape is a bit more aesthetically pleasing. And why the heck does Anbenland still exist?
Don't know.
Weird.
Yep. All of Duran's colonies are now dead.
Jeez. Oh, wow.
Actually, no, that's
don't
not true. They have the Broken Sea in the far north.
Really?
Yeah.
Nuts.
Like beyond where Bjarnrik are.
Weird. So it might be you fighting Bjarnrik for the far north. Hey, want some help with that?
I mean, honestly, I'd sell it to them. I'm not interested
Yeah.
in colonies.
Yeah, frankly, ever since I saw just how occupied it was by the time I finally got to explore it, I'm like, geez.
I mean, that's always going to be the problem. Like, if you have a player and only one player that really focuses on the New World, especially someone like Vanail, there's no point in going colonial.
Why are we paused?
Don't know. Peace deal, maybe?
Oh, yeah. I must say though, Newshire as this extra thick, strong, great power is very awesome to see. Like, big halflings.
I agree. Oh,
Yeah.
Chad's gained a bunch of development. And City Raisers are now Kernulaig.
Wonder if Jad hasn't expanded much. I wonder if they just focused on building up internally. Oh, Akatbar's target of a coalition.
Why doesn't this give me power projection?
Bjarnrik's been very smart at avoiding coalitions.
Well, it's that guy he's used to playing.
Yeah. Jeez, they're still fighting Mine Boy. Oh hey, I can see Air Natvir now.
Am I not rivals with Nail? I totally am.
They're called Aelnar
Whatever.
now. Yeah, you are.
So
Well,
I
was just
wonder
wondering
why-
if that might have been why you didn't notice it, just because they're different name, different flag now.
No, I knew I was. That's why I was like, I have to double check this because I'm pretty sure I'm rivals with Elnar. So why is Scornful Insults not working? Oh, because the truce. But why? If they have a truce with me, then how did theirs? Oh, they're just insulting? Insulting without regard for the power projection? That seems unlikely. When's the next idea group? I've finished all of mine.
14.
18.
You already. Oh, that's. Oh. Wow. I really am behind.
Yeah, you are.
Jeez. Hey, I
Oof.
finally have a decent, like, Monarch point guy now, so. That'll be nice. I did hire a court painter, so I'm a little bit in debt now, but that's fine. Because
Debt only so far as the estate allows me to be.
Yeah, like in that guy's review, he's like, get rid of all this crown land. It doesn't do anything for you, but I can't sell crown land because I'm a technocracy.
I can. I don't usually, because I don't like the penalties, especially because they increase vassal liberty desire.
Yeah.
But keeping it neutral for the money to provide more manufactories, that sounds reasonable. What's the next tech? Global trade. In 1600, so that's in 4 years' time. It will spawn in the highest value trade node, which is probably the Dame's Head. Yeah, it's definitely the Dame's Head.
How is it compared to Wineport, though, if you're making...
It's
you're
rubbish.
getting up there.
Dame's Head's worth 122. Wineport's worth 37.
Yeah.
Which is why Conwell and Telgear are making so much money. My economy is now... Oh man, production is almost overtaken trade income for me.
Nice. My production is bigger than... Yeah, my production's bigger than trade. I make exactly 6.66 crowns from gold.
I make nothing from gold.
Yeah, one of my provinces that I dev and its trade good changes, yeah, one of them was gold.
And I make a grand...
That's why I've been having such inflation problems.
2 ducats from vassals. Despite how many vassals I have, I make 2 ducats from them collectively. Which is why I kind of want to own this land directly, except for the marches.
Yeah. So how have the elves and dwarves been as, like, war buddies?
Actually...
I wasn't really paying much attention down south because, all of Bjarnrik came down on me, but...
Yeah, they've been good.
Like, are marches worth it?
Yes, if they're different religions. Sorry, different races.
Races? Yeah.
Because the elves are a lot better at fighting than I am.
Yeah, and dwarves can take a hit.
Mhm.
They can tank a lot more damage. Jeez, this war is still going on.
Oh, wrong Lichten's. Ha, I'm an idiot. 8,000 men, it's pathetic. But yeah, sorry, I was totally not focusing. Yes, I like the marches. The dwarves, I did it mostly because Rubyhold is just such a ridiculously defensive place, and you really need to be a subterranean race to make use of it, which dwarves are.
Yeah.
And then the Red Glades for the elves, because elven military is kind of ridiculous, especially if you keep their war participation to like supportive, so they just join the battles and don't siege.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you're playing as an elf, what you want to spec into to make up for their deficit is manpower recovery.
Probably.
Because that's their weakness. I take more shock damage, but I do more damage. But I do more fire damage later on.
I just have marginally more morale. 5%, that's it. I feel like I've achieved basically nothing this session.
Aw. You have, though. You participated in the League War, and you took a bite out of Goward.
True, yeah, the Goward thing was quite nice.
So, Province of Strategic Utility. What does that mean? The yellow province versus a red, like vital interest versus strategic utility. Is that like
strategic utility is they have a claim. Vital interest is they've selected that manually.
So Conwell does have a claim on Giberd. I might just rival them, because if Bjarnrik's gonna keep like, if he's gonna jump between valid rival and not valid rival, I'm just not gonna bother. Because I need a third rival. Oh, actually, do I need 3? I might not need 3. Oh, if Goward's not a player anymore and not protected, we need to keep a close eye on Telgear.
Yeah, I think it's already made clear that Telgear is going for that.
Yeah, we don't want Telgear to become Goward.
Which is why I do want to gobble up some more of Goward, but I think that is going to be something for next time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised that the small country still hasn't appeared.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Tiffany's the half... Right. I was like, I have a tobacco province. That's definitely going to be in the New World. Nope, it's one of the halfling ones.
Yeah, some of the trade goods that are New World only in the base game are in the Old World in this game.
Yeah, they're still quite rare though.
Yeah. Like coffee exists in the...
I just have to be careful because I do
here.
have New World colonies and I don't want to develop them because that's basically just handing development to Elnar.
Yeah. Especially since your colonies are a lot of your colonies were your vassals' colonies, you can't defend them.
Nope, they've already all died.
I was about to say, as I look over and see the entirety of the Blue Ring, he has already taken advantage of that.
Yep. Like, I'm annexing them right now, but it's been going for... Are you ready for this? 5,339 days.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Jeez. What's your progress?
93.
Like percentage? Oh. Nice.
So I'm nearly done, and then my
Apparently,
biggest vassal is mine.
the latest fight between the dwarves ended. I don't know exactly how it went, but when I was there, Ernat Veer started asking everyone for loans, so... It was Ernat Veer and the Centaurs versus Virkul Gulen and Avdal Kanzad. And the Northern Dwarves. Who are still hanging on, holding on, because Kalinicus is a good sport and not giving up.
Good for him. Well, definitely a nice quiet period now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes before the session ends.
Yeah.
it's been weird. Like since I mentioned I was having a bad depression mood, everyone's asking me if I want to continue the MP, and it's kind of awkward. I'm like, guys, this will pass.
Yep.
Yeah.
I appreciate the concern, though.
Yeah, it's good that people are looking out for you. Do I want to do this? No, I don't. Why the hell am I developing up the halfling areas? I'm about to lose it to the small country.
Oh, do you have the disaster ticking?
No, I'm really surprised that I don't.
Yeah, I think it might be because Elk Marsh exists, because I think it might be if there's a independent in the small countries region, it doesn't fire.
Gowad had it though.
Yeah, but it wasn't
That's-
ticking up.
No,
Oh.
I've definitely seen independents before, like Viswold's been independent in the past.
Is Viswald part of the region, though?
Yeah, Viswold's the capital.
Oh, okay.
Oh, if small country forms, does Viswal unite into one province?
No.
Oh, that would be weird.
There's a
but
choice
cool.
between do you want the north or do you want the south to be the capital?
Ah.
Or your original capital, which in my case in that game was BPAC. But it's just the Dutch event, so just need that to trigger, which should have triggered any time in the last 50 years to the next 50 years.
Yeah.
I'm having artificer versus mage debates already. This is getting interesting.
Yep. The benefits of being gnomes.
Yep. I'm siding with
I know you can
artificers.
thank the centaurs for me burning your capital down,
Oh.
because I was condoted with against the centaurs, and then when the war ended, Bjarnric was in a war with you. So I was like, "Do you want me to just leave?" He goes, "Nah, come on, it'll be fun."
Ah, so that's why I've had to spend the rest of this session deving up and getting rid of devastation.
Yeah, because we sieged out your entire nation.
And you did the what's that called? Burn
Oh,
province or whatever.
no, nope. We just
Oh.
sat there for a long while because the war took a while to peace out.
Oh, yeah.
So we were just standing around your provinces.
No, someone was actually doing the raise, which you just need occupation for.
Oh,
Centaurs are a horde, so it's probably them.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it was them, but I don't
And that
remember
was
them
my
actually
big
getting
source
to the
of
lands.
Money was
'Cause
production, so
Price of cloth
Yeah.
has gone up, and I got the event. Thank you, free money.
nice.
nice.
I do appreciate it.
Esmaria? But Esmaria's over there in Conwell and Telkir and shit.
Yeah,
Like, why
but it's Ismari fashion, so it's everyone copying their style of fashion,
Yep. I'm making cheap bootleg copies.
pretty much.
That's what we do.
This is how money is made. You find whatever is popular, and then instead of making that thing, you make the cheap knockoff.
Exactly.
All right.
Side-
Duran is
Side
now
note:
mine.
I blew Torsion's mind with the fact that I have 8 morale at the moment, and I'm really tempted to, instead of take offensive, take defensive for even more morale.
Yeah, I have 6.
Sure, we'll do it. We'll go for the meme. I love though how as a Grand Republic, I still the default name for the first army I create is always the Royal Army. It's like, I don't think that's how that works.
His Highness, the President of.
It's literally my thing is literally president.
Yeah.
So I had my first ruler fail the trials, which was Not nice.
Oof.
So if you succeed the trials, you get one of any skills, right? If you fail, it's negative unrest +2, yearly prestige -1, and 20% increased stability cost until his death. Yeah, it's kind of nasty. Otherwise, on the flip side, they can just flat out die. That's also possible.
So why is Castanor taken sortition? They're a human republic, so they should have human terms.
I took it because if you have sortition, it frees you out of the 141 or 411 limit. So you get higher average rulers. Really? Yes.
So it's better than monarchies, even.
It can be.
Yeah, but then then you don't get to re-elect them and boost their stats with each re-election.
Well, as Castanor, they always get a stat boost anyways, and then they get a stat boost from the lottery and from political dynasties.
Oh.
Oh, I just got a bunch of merchants. Nice.
So yeah, that's why I did that. Empty road. Because my
Excuse me. Sorry.
basically they're like it's like a monarchy. For reference, one of my three options, two of them always have 6s, pretty much, in a stat.
Yeah, two of mine had 5s.
And on top of that, whatever person I pick gets +3 skill in period randomly because I'm Catholic.
Oh, is that your which reform was that I saw?
Trials of Gaston.
Yeah.
It replaces either diplomats or stability cost, which is pretty useful because neither of those really matter. Side note, I finally got to put my there was one province in Eskin that wasn't colonized, and I finally colonized it at the start of the session because Gawad sold me the Eskin land. In exchange for doing something I was going to do anyways, which was stay out of the war with Gawad. So, that's always a nice deal.
Yeah, if you stay out of this war, I'll pay you. Brilliant.
Well, no, I gave him 300 ducats, which was nothing, and then promised not to join a war I wasn't going to join anyways. So I was like, yeah, that's nice.
So that guy paused. Oh, because it's the
Session end.
year.
There we go.
Save.
Save. Very good point. Alright, let's go and join the main chat, I guess.
Alrighty.
I warn you, chat, it's about to get noisy.
Electoral government, you have a republic.
Yes. So
Yeah,
my
I-
ruler doesn't exactly die every.
Yeah, but I can just, replace your governor.
Darkfire, I think that was a
42.
very cheesy move to release in a dwarf hold just to avoid it being attacked by the John.
It's cheesy, but it's funny as hell.
It's not our people.
I mean,
I don't have money
it could be RP'd.
I don't have any money.
Not really. Not for that.
everything can be RP'd.
Not this. Not this. Not this.
I'll give out this later.
Dwarves will not give up a hold just because they didn't want to be.
Mordred, did you send me 10 ducats of subsidies during that big war?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wait, which big war?
So, I would like to say Odvil Kanzad is accepting money. We went through a Horde Curse and a Goblin Tide back to back.
I've done that before.
I'm
Yes, it
actually
sounds
on my
very
way to
familiar.
doing it, apparently.
So you can understand his suffering when he asks for money.
It was really
Yeah.
funny, Faceless, when you came into our chat multiple times. It was like, hey, do you have money? Oh, hey, do you have money? I was like, we're at war with each other!
Well, at least my money troubles are over, thank goodness.
Well, thanks to Mordred's subsidies, like I was nearly 100 over my force limit and barely losing money, so that was great.
You were war at Castanor, and Castanor did some serious damage to the Gnomish hierarchy. That's why I did it.
Oh, did they now?
I'm still
If
recovering from that.
I sat around in his land for a few years because the Kondot for the Centaur War weren't like ended because the Galad War, so we just walked over to the Gnomish hierarchy and stood there.
Fair enough.
Oh, I want to see how much casualties this war has caused.
Do you want to say Odvil Khanzan got weird luck and got a gold hold that's not the gold hold, so you know.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the gold hold, but it's a gold hold.
Ah, there we have Skanderberg.
I just had 2 massive
might have
wars back to back, so Lorent's feeling a little deflated.
Tell me about it.
Jesus, tell me.
I built up my gold prices and I'm now making a profit.
I had fun. I went to war against Rajad Naga, then the command, then I had Horde Curse, and when I was recovering from Horde Curse, I got hit by Goblin Tide. Got out of that, looked up, 0 manpower. Ah, crap.
The League War
did help me take my hold back again.
I didn't have a chance.
Considering the scale of my fights with Torsion, if we weren't the bloodiest war, there was something wrong.
1.3 million, then the second bloodiest is Lorent Galad.
Yeah.
We're
With
gonna
1
have
million.
more casualties than the Lorent Galad, unless you want
I
to
was-
peace out, my boy.
I was very annoyed about that because
I'm not gonna give up my forest.
I just finished the war against Goward, then released all of my mercenaries, then like a day later the League War kicked off. I was like, oh come on, really? Like, all of the mercenaries
For the record,
funny
they
thing is-
legitimately waited for you to be.
You weren't the only one who was like, "Oh, for really? We just finished our war and that was it."
I
just
think
laughed 'cause I was
the only one who was in most important battles there.
For me,
I was trying to
reinforcing
join
my
the war.
mercenaries
Nobody would let me.
more time than
Wasn't close
rehiring them. Reinforcing my mercenaries take more time than rehiring them at this point.
Oh no!
Jeez.
So basically, I can I can fire them, and in a year I can rehire them with full units.
Oh my gosh.
That's a good thing at this
That's
game.
impressive. Yeah. That's scary impressive.
It's mostly because of the extra bonuses I get to manpower. As long as it's at its base 100%, I can rehire it usually within a year.
So what was the League War like then? Because couldn't see it since Fog of War.
Yeah, I tried watching it. I didn't see anything happening.
It was basically Jad and Casanor fighting and me rushing to his capital.
It was basically me sitting out on like the swamp, you know, just with a porch with some popcorn, watching Jad and Istalor kill each other by the millions.
And me and Demaria. Telgear.
Hey, I was there.
There were 2 theaters of the League War. The one was the League War, which was everyone but me and Torsion, and the other one was me and Torsion.
Hey.
And my general.
My boy was around.
And some wood elves.
Somehow Tailfield becomes the emperor.
I distinctly recall some wood elves running away. Yes.
I'm pretty sure there was
Sieging
also
your
some.
land.
Pretty sure there was
getting your
also some
capital,
dwarves looking around, trying to find a way to fight in the war and having no way in.
During that entire war.
Wanted war.
For us, basically, we were just having a big fight inside the mountain. Actually, the Ram Dwarves, they put up a heck of a fight. They bled them both times, and they're still alive. We're hoping we can fix them next round.
It's a damn shame Istralor was so quick to the gun to declare the League War, because I wasn't in. You could have even, maybe sent a notification.
Yeah, I don't like how the game
doesn't.
Find a way to get in.
I don't like how the game doesn't even notify you. Like, I just happened to look over, like everything in the Empire was red. I was like, what?
Yeah. Exactly.
So there is about 500,000 dead in my westernmost land, which is pretty much entirely from the League War.
Me and Torsion threw hundreds of thousands of men at each other and walked away with 20,000 after every battle, then got back up to strength and then did it again.
That sounds very similar to the Lorent Demaria borders as well.
Oh my gosh. Mordred, 273,000 dead in the province of Greymill. Right next to it in Alcondar, 192,000.
The percentage of participation was fucking hilarious, because it was Castanor and Jad at 50%. Then it was Lorent and Demaria at like 30, and then like Istralor, Telgear, and everyone else.
Well, when I checked, it was Jad 42, Lorent 42. I was like, that's perfect. It's like both fronts.
I saw me hitting 17 after I see.
Yeah, I think Lorent and Jan had the same war score during most of that war. Yep. And also, as Castanor, you only had around 40%. And the start,
I had 57% for a long time. I know, because that's what kept my economy going, was all the money from everyone piecing out.
Probably when I pieced out.
Yeah.
I appreciated that 900 crowns. I don't know why I said 1,000. There was 900 crowns.
I never pieced out more with the
Only gave 900 crowns when you pieced out?
Yeah. No, I gave 1,600 crowns.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, because I did the command, and the Viking command, when I pieced them out, gave me like 2,000 crowns.
I think who paid most in that war, because
I know
I had a white piece with Mordred. Then I think white piece Torsion, but he offered it, so I was like, fine. I do not bother to go conquer his land and ask more. And then Mindboy, we were like, he's all alone. Let's just take all his money. Wow, he accepted.
I have to say thank you, Sadist, for the little bit extra money. It kept me floating a little bit longer.
Anyway, I'm going to have to buy out, so thanks everyone for playing, and I'll see you.
Thanks for today, Mordred.
Thanks again.
Thanks. Have a nice dinner.
Yeah.
Alright chat, so it's just us. I wanted to say a proper farewell to you as well, because we also got a bunch of follows and resubscriptions coming in, which I also definitely want to acknowledge. Let me just scroll down to where I can find them all. Dustus Wins, Ivankov, Job, Okayo, Kramertin, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you joining us. And then Swift Train coming in with a 33-month resubscription. 33 bottles of beer on the wall. 33 bottles of beer. Fred coming in with a 26-month. König von Zwerg coming in with a 24-month, 2-year... is that Prime? No, regular resubscription. Thank you very much for that, König von Zwerg. Very much appreciate that. 2 years total on Twitch. I still remember when I first subbed on YouTube. You've come a massive way since Vicky 2 Army with a State. Oh man, that was a while ago. Blimey. Dustus Wind coming in with a new Prime resubscription. Thank you very much for that. Like the Moon coming in with a 13-month resubscription as well. 1 year plus 1, indeed. And then Sundril coming in with a 19-month Prime resub as well. So thank you very much for that too. Anyway, that's going to be it for me for the multiplayer segment of this game. I hope you are enjoying it so far, with all of the madness, of course, which accompanies it. It's been pretty good so far. Definitely some big deals happening this time. The marking of some lines in the sand. And I'm looking forward to next time as well, now that we're becoming a little bit more focused on Lorent itself rather than looking abroad, because that avenue is pretty much close to us at this point. What else do I need to say? I'll be back. So 1 hour from now. So I'm going to actually say 10:30 because I'm running late here. So 10:30 this evening, I will be doing some more Europa Universalis IV with Anbennar, where we are playing as the Order of the Iron Scepter, or the nation which you form after the Order of the Iron Scepter over in Castanor. So kind of this region is where we are based at the moment with the mages. They are another mage faction, kind of like the Magisterium. So I do hope you'll join me for that. Then tomorrow is Dungeons & Dragons Day. So Sunday midnight going into Monday morning, Dungeons & Dragons with the Digital Dragons. They're a really cool crowd. If you're into Dungeons & Dragons, if you're into anything fantasy related, then I would highly urge you to come join us and hang out for that. It's always a good time. Yeah, let's go and see who else is streaming. And we'll go and do raid. Templin isn't going to stream today. Okay. Taking a well-earned break, I guess. So who should we raid instead? Lambert? Yeah, let's go and raid Lambert. He is currently doing some Imperator Rome. So head on over there, say hello from Mordred Viking. I'd love to see his chat lit up with the Viking Raid, which you can do by copying and pasting Viking Raid just like this, or if you are a subscriber and have access to the long ships, then you can do it with this one instead. Anyway, that's going to be it for me for now. Thanks everyone for watching. I will see you 10:30 this evening for some more Anbennar. Until then, goodbye.